Hey guys, welcome back to the SMRT Algo YouTube channel. So today in this video, I want to go over and review the SMRT Algo bot and its settings and results that we found on Tesla on a 5-minute time frame. Now what the SMRT Algo bot is it's a trading view strategy which you can automate and connect to your broker using webhooks, meaning that the SMRT Algo bot is a strategy that supports auto trading. Now I've already gone and optimized the settings for Tesla. However, this time I use a lower number of iterations. I used around 2,500 rather than the recommended 10,000 because I was a bit short on time, but also due to the fact that I was doing an in and out sample test with a split of 70-30, meaning that 70% of the period that we tested for was an in sample and 30% of the time period was done out of sample. You can think of this as a back test and a forward test, with the back test being 70%. And after that, we reset the balance and we use the exact same settings and we run the bot in the out of sample test. Now, why is an in sample and out of sample test so important? It's important because a lot of times when we do these back tests, when we do these optimizations, we find that the results work very, very well in the back test, but when we put it on the live markets, then it tends to have a lot of losses and the results are nowhere similar to the ones that we found in the back test, which is exactly why we do the in sample and out of sample test. Now let's take a look at the strategy tester, which will show us the performance of the SMRT Algo scalper bot during the time frame of 2023 January 1 all the way to today's date, which is July 26th. It's made a total of 958%. That is without accounting for compounding. It's closed a total of 273 trades and is profitable 63% of the time with a profit factor of 1.6. It's got a max drawdown of around 20%, which I would expect to be right now is where we are in an area of large drawdown, with each trade or the average trade making just under 1%. Overall, this equity curve is looking pretty nice. It's an upward sloping equity curve. One thing that I'd like to mention, or a common misconception that a lot of traders seem to have, is that the win rate and the RR of the strategy, sometimes you see here that the take profit is a little less than the stop loss. Overall, the strategy calculates take profit and stop loss using a multiplier, meaning that it depends on the situation. But at the same time, simply looking at the risk to reward ratio is not enough to determine whether a strategy is good or bad. You also need to consider other factors such as the win rate, which is the percent profitable, and your profit factor. These are just other factors that are really important towards your strategy and that should be considered in whether you determine if a strategy is good or not. Now, if I minimize the strategy tester here, you can see that we have max wins in a row of 16 and we have a max losing trades of 4. The reason why I put this here, the max wins and max losses in a row on the trade stats, is because a lot of traders, once they hit a win streak of maybe like 2 or 3 trades in a row, they feel very ecstatic, they're very happy. But once their account or their trades hit, let's say like 2 or 3 trades in losses in a row, then it messes with their psychology and messes with their feelings. They blame the strategy, saying that it doesn't work. But as you can see here, having 4 maximum losses in a row so far is something that we can expect because it is something that's happened before. Therefore, in the future, we can expect to have around 3 to 5 max losses in a row. But at the same time, we can also expect to have higher max wins in a row versus losses in a row. This is why data is so important, is that it allows you to review your strategy with hard proof, especially during times when you're in a losing streak. You've lost your 3rd trade in a row and now you're in your 4th. You take a look at your table and then you're able to see that actually losing 4 trades in a row is accounted for the strategy. So there's nothing to fear. You just gotta stick to the plan, stick to the strategy. Now that's pretty much all I wanted to say in this video. I hope you guys learned something new about the SMRT Algo scalper bot. If you guys don't yet have access to the SMRT Algo trading suite, which the SMRT Algo bot is a part of, head to the first link in the description below to get access. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more trading videos.